Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh, we are so excited to bring to you the new Untamed Beauty Collection. What are you thinking about this?
I'm so excited. There's so many pieces. I don't even know where to start.
I know it was actually really hard to decide because, we each did our review crew, right, with our groups, as many of you participated in, and then it was like, all right, got to make a decision for like round one, right?
What am I going to show and order first?
So this is going to be our round one of the. Actually, I guess it's technically round two already because I did do that live on Wednesday.
That's true.
But anyway, as you're jumping on, comment live if you're watching live, comment replay if you're watching us later on the replay. And if you were invited to watch this by a member of our stylist team, go ahead and tag them in the comments now so that he or she knows that you are here. While you're doing that, my name is Michele Zito. I'm a company VP with Parkland Jewelry and the very proud leader of Team Shine On, which is the team putting this event on for you tonight. And I am here with Senior Division Leader Carrie Henze.
Hi, everyone.
So we are lucky to actually live really close by to each other. So we combine forces on the jewelry here tonight so that we can show you. What do you figure we're showing? Like our top 10?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah, so this is like our top 10 of round two.
Round two, right. With many rounds still to come.
Many rounds still to come. 6 months worth of rounds still to come.
Yes.
So let us know in the comments, what are some of your top 10 pieces as it stands now? Did you already place an order and you're already kind of eyeing up your second or maybe third order by now? It's been... Let's see, the jewelry came out Tuesday night. It's now Sunday. So just under a week that the jewelry has been out. And maybe some of you even started receiving your orders if you live close to our home office in Chicago. But we see some of us are very impatient and we put speedy shipping.
Speedy shipping. And then we don't tell our husbands how much we spent on speedy shipping.
No, that's just all incorporated. Right. It's incorporated into the savings.
Yes, exactly. Incorporated into the sale of all the great deals I got when I shopped the sale.
So, all right. So does everyone have a paper and pen handy to work on your wish list? Because the wish list... Remember, your wish list is a living, breathing document. It's something that we are always working on so that anytime there's any kind of special or you just get inspired or somebody gives you a Visa gift card and you are just ready to shop, you are ready to go. So we're going to start out with some of our most favorite pieces. I feel like it's like Christmas time.
I know.
This is our favorite things.
When I opened my box, my nieces and nephews were at my house and they were like, this is like Christmas. Look at all the boxes. And I told them, please don't tell Uncle Tim.
Future stylist
in training. Oh, yeah, they wanted to try it on. Wait till I show you what my niece did.
Well, let's start with that. You go ahead.
Let me start with Skyfall because this beauty, I am a person who loves blue and I love color in my jewelry. This solves everything. Look at this Skyfall necklace. Look at the different shades of blue. How gorgeous. But did you know that all of these pieces come off and you can design your own? This is hours of entertainment. My 10-year-old niece took all of the little beads off, took a picture. Mind you, take a picture before you take it apart in case you want it to look exactly how it was when you got it. And she redesigned things. So you can wear 2 of the big blues. You can wear just the single clear stones right there. You can layer it in with others. You can do whatever you want. It's hours of styling. So maybe one day you have this color blue on or you have a white shirt on and you want to bring these darker blues. I'm telling you, I'm going to have this on in so many different ways. People are going to be like, wait, did you get another new necklace? Nope. I have the same necklace and I designed it myself. That's what I'm going to start telling people, that I designed it myself, because I sort of did when I mix and match people. So look, these all slide. And the different pieces, you can take them off at the back, and then you have these little gold beads that hold them in place. Don't worry, Parkland is so smart the way they designed this that when you open it up, all the pieces are not falling off one side. It's genius. So what are we putting with this? Okay, because you need Skyfall. So if you didn't add it to your wish list, write it right now, Skyfall. So I think one of the great earrings to put with this is going to be the new gilded earrings. Look at this art statement in these earrings. Look at the way they shine. Look at this. The design on them is gorgeous. Adds that little bit of elevated style to the beautiful Skyfall necklace. That's choice number one. Maybe you need a great low price item to help you unlock the sale. So grab yourself the turbo earrings. They're a stud earring, but give kind of the hoop illusion. They remind me of the naughty earring. So if you're a naughty girl, I'm a naughty girl. If you're a naughty girl, grab these as one of your pieces to match with it. Or if you're someone who loves a forward-facing hoop, you need Margot because she has the sparkle, she has the hammered gold, and she looks stunning with this necklace. But what are we also layering with the necklace? Because maybe you take off a couple charms and you want to put something else on with it. Well, you need your hazy necklace. I know all of you at this point might have a hazy necklace. If you don't, ladies, it needs to go on your wish list because hazy goes with everything. So look, we stacked it in with hazy. You want to add a little bit more to it? How about Viper? If you don't have Viper and you're a mixed metal girl, you need Viper. You get the 2-in-1 pieces. Here's the gold. You get the silver with it as well. Oh, what do we think of that? How gorgeous is this? These pieces right here, all of the gorgeous blues are still the star of the show. They're just getting backup supporting actors right here at the top, these two other pieces. Now, what are we doing for an arm party? Because you know we love arm parties because arm parties are what we get to look at all day. You know I'm bringing the blue in here with the arm party. So let's take a look. Since this is such an elevated necklace, you need an elevated arm party. And you need the blues in the arm party. So how about this? 3 impression bracelets all together. The turquoise, the blue, and the opal. Now, I know you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of impression bracelets. Maybe you're even thinking that's not the same color blue. Who cares? Your arm is not next to your neck, is it? So you're blending it all together, and how fantastic is this? Now, if you want to go simple and you just want to have a little bit of pop of color, put your juniper. Put your juniper right there and put it in with maybe take out your turquoise impression, pop it on with the opal and the blue impression bracelet. And wait, let's look at it again with Skyfall. So what do we think of this, ladies? So let me know in the comments. Are you adding this to your wish list? Because I need to know. Now it's
hold on.
Oh.
I have a little suggestion.
Oh.
Remember the Sublime ring set? Some of you have this, some of you might still be getting it. But of course, we don't wear all 7 rings at once unless I don't know what kind of fingers you have. But most of us would be wearing anywhere between 1 and 3 or so at a time. What about that blue one? This is where you're going to bust it out.
Yes. And the white with the blue. Ooh, so pretty.
That looks amazing.
I love it.
Amazing. I love that monochromatic. Like
yes.
All the shades of the blue together is just doing monochromatic.
Yes.
And you're just bringing, in fact, did we talk about this?
Oh, no.
With this? Because that
could
be part of it.
It could be. We did not talk about this at all.
So the new Sundance earrings,
yeah,
that's just yet another shade of blue. It's like a purpley blue. I would call it like a smoky violet.
Yeah.
And as you know, like it definitely marries in nicely with the darker one on the edge. That's what the monochromatic look is. It's just doing many shades of the same color.
And blues all look good together. So don't let anyone tell you differently.
Right? Otherwise, that's why Carrie's eyes look amazing with all of her blue tops.
That's why I picked blue for everything.
So, I was taking a look at, the other night I was showing you some of the animal print looks, because of course this is the Untamed Beauty Collection. And the first animal print look that we did right away was that Roar bracelet. Now, how many of you grabbed this after that live on Wednesday, or maybe before? But I was loving the layers here with the glow impression bracelet. I mean, the impression bracelets, they just bring it out every time, right? So we did the black, and I wanted to remind you of an incredible piece that you can still get, but isn't in the new collection, meaning that this is now on limited time, and I think you might want to revisit it. So I made a fun layered look here because I'm really noticing an increase in the trend of the layered necklaces. Carrie's actually going to talk about the one she's wearing in just a minute. But here I have the Happy and the Conrad, and then the Electric is here. That's 2. The Viper that Carrie also just showed. But what about this stunning Wildcat necklace? Now, as always, the sparkle that you're seeing through the screen is not the same as the sparkle that you're going to see in person. This is encrusted, totally covered in the pave crystals. So to have this fun animal print here alongside the roar and all of this as a bracelet look is really going to be a fantastic look. And then remember, you could do black impression earrings, you could do glow impression earrings, or just any other gold or black. You could even do the Hendrix earrings with a look like this. I actually love to do the Hendrix earrings with the Wildcat necklace because I feel like it really makes the black in the necklace pop. So would you do this many layers or maybe fewer? These two I threw on at the last minute. This was my original look for this, which I think actually looks better. So how do you like it with, electric Viper and
Live TV.
live, we're live here, everybody, and the Wildcat, and then just pop it on with your roar and all of your other neutrals here in the arm party. So let us know your thoughts about that look in the comments.
I love that Wildcat. I'm sad it's on limited time, but even if you're not an animal print person, I wasn't an animal print person until I had that necklace, and I wear it all of the time. Speaking of necklaces, let me show you what I have on. I am wearing the new Ritz necklace. I'm absolutely in love with this necklace. I describe it as the orchid necklace and the veil necklace having a baby that's silver because it has the dainty chain that the veil necklace has, but it has the shape of the orchid necklace, and the sparkle in it is insane. Now, I do like to wear it by itself, but honestly, it needed layers, and I love a layered look. So I popped on the hazy necklace because, like I showed you with the Skyfall, hazy goes with everything. And look at the texture the hazy brings in. It just makes the Ritz pop even more. And then I can't get enough of the little the dainty piece, the paperclip chain of the electric necklace. Again, if you don't have an electric necklace, that needs to be at the top of your wish list because it goes with everything. So I have these three layered together, and then I paired it with my hazy hoops to bring in the hazy necklace. And then I just wanted a simple arm party because it's really hot here. So I just put on my hazy bracelet. I was feeling very matchy-matchy today. And Mars, and then the adorable little Cherish bracelet because I love a little sparkle and a little dangle. So loving this look. Also, I love the way my silver looks with blue, but I wear my blue and gold together because I never can make up my mind. So exciting.
You know, this is really reminding me why everybody needs a Zoe bracelet set.
Literally everybody needs a Zoe.
Because with the silver and the gold and the pewter, like all in the black, all together, remember, you're getting a set of 10 bracelets with a Zoe, and that means you're set all the time.
Yes.
Like, no matter what kind of look you're putting together, we could have put some of the gold and the black.
Yep. With Wildcat.
Ooh. Right. The gold and the black with the Wildcat. With any of those, I could have blended it into that arm party. Like any of these.
And it adds the perfect layer of sparkle without having the crystals, because you don't realize how sparkly they are until you get them in person.
And also when you want to add sparkle but not bulk, sometimes you prefer just like a little peak.
Yes, and sometimes I'm really hot and I don't want, but on those days where I'm like, oh, I just need a little sparkle, these are the perfect bracelet because you don't feel like you're wearing them.
In fact, let me show you what I mean about sparkle without bulk. I'm going to just pull out two of the gold ones. And this is the arm party I showed you guys the other night. And so it's the mosaic bracelet, the embraceable bracelet, and then the impression in the turquoise. Now, these are all pretty substantial bracelets. So to add either more impression bracelets or more bangles is just really going to bulk up. And we kind of already have a decent amount of bulk here. So see how this now just added more sparkly without making the arm party too much thicker than it already was. So how do you like, just because sometimes people say like, oh my gosh, 10 bracelets. I'm not wearing 10 bracelets all together. There's no, bracelet police that's like, hey, you're not wearing them all.
You're not wearing them. You missed one.
Why aren't you wearing them all? Now, what we were able to determine today, now that we got the new pieces in, is that the colors in the Athena necklace are the same or are similar in repetition to the colors in the mosaic. So I know that for my group, the Athena necklace was probably, did you find that this was
Very
on like
popular.
a bajillion? This was on like practically every single wish list.
Yes, agreed.
So this one, great news, it comes apart. So you don't have to wear all the layers. Now I must say though,
the layers look good.
I kind of like all the layers. So I don't know how much I'll be taking this apart. I guess maybe it would depend on the blouse.
It's the neckline, right?
Right. Because if this had been up here, then I probably would have, but this is like, it literally is pressed like this. So
it's made for it.
TJ Maxx. But the colors on this, if you just wanted to wear this all by itself, is going to look fantastic. Then we have a piece that Carrie and I were actually just talking about, that the Cobra necklace will look really good with that. Good. And both of us messed up, and that piece didn't end up coming in like our first round. I was like, oh no,
too many rounds, too many beautiful pieces.
I know, it's crazy. So, but that will look nice together. And then this is the horse bit that is on that bottom layer with this fantastic round chain. You know, one of my customers, Carrie, was telling me that this is the year of the horse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I did not pay attention at Chinese New Year time this year. So
that I eat the Chinese food at Chinese New Year. I don't pay attention to anything else.
I know we need to pay attention to these things because now she was telling me that people were buying like a lot of horse related things as it pertains to Chinese New Year. So if that's you, then this will be a welcome addition to your collection. So will the lucky ring when we get a hold of that, because we don't have any. I don't have the new rings yet.
So that means that the year of the horse is any babies born this year. So that's a great gift for somebody who has a baby this year, if I'm remembering Chinese New Year correctly.
Oh,
I believe that's what that means. It's the year of the horse.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Does that show up on the line?
Somebody likes us. I always wonder if people see that. I don't know. What created that?
But so now you can see how like the mosaic is such a great accompaniment to this, whether you wear all the layers or just the top layer. And I couldn't help but notice that it also is complementary colors on the lumen earrings.
Oh, yeah.
So if you do like the greens and the neutrals with the, like that orange, this really does all go together.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
So I really could have put those earrings on. Now, I did put on the ones that I had on the other night, the Gabriella earrings. Yeah. I did notice that you can make them look a little bit different, because see how the flower is like there's 3/4 of a flower and this is this part's flat. So I kind of felt like it looked nice with the flower coming along the outside with the flat part here. But one time I put them on the other way, and then halfway through I was like, oh, they do look a little different that way. So you can wear them differently, which is true of the earrings you started with as well.
Yes, that's right.
These you can also reverse, and if you wear them on the opposite ears, then it gives them a different look. So
that's true.
Yeah, so I definitely know that we will be playing around with this one for sure, and making some layers. But definitely a gold addition to our arm parties is going to be this quilted, beautiful Vogue bracelet. Yes. I don't want to get shut down by Facebook by saying the designer names, because they've been getting a little... But
Google it.
Google like quilted high-end jewelry, and you will see what designer this is inspired by. And the quilted type of look is just a luxe, rich, gorgeous look. And it's the kind of bracelet that we can just add to any arm party, because we love that. What makes an arm party look so nice, one of many things, is of course we like to do odd numbers and things, but the mixes of textures and styles really jacks it up too. And to have a quilted piece among the textures is just something that makes it absolutely gorgeous. So this is going to be one that you will not have a hard time finding a home for, because it looks beautiful next to Serena, Hazy, Rika, Marshmallow. It looked beautiful here. There's just going to be so many amazing ones.
Yeah, and Vogue was at the top of my review cruise list.
Okay.
And the Vogue ring.
Yes, there's a ring of this too.
Right. And the Vogue ring is like a really great piece to get as one of your cart unlockers because it's only $40. And you're going to have that high-end look for sure.
For sure.
The next one that was super popular, big winner in my review crew group and just in my group in general is the new satin necklace. Look how gorgeous this mixed metal piece is. I can't get over I love a pendant necklace, and look at this. Look at the sparkle in it. Look at how it has the roping edge in gold, but then it has that almost like, would you think that's like a silver mother of pearl? That's right in the middle. And then all the crystals, and then that little pop of the quadrifoil in the middle. And then it has this great chain. So you have this great rope chain. It's absolutely fantastic. This is a piece everybody needs to add because you can wear it by itself for a great statement, but you can layer it in with others. And here we're back to Viper again. So this is a subtle hint for Viper that if you don't have it, you need to get it because look how great Viper looks with our satin necklace. You have the two. So if you're someone who's afraid to mix metals, this is the piece you get and start with. The best way to learn to mix metals is to pick one piece that helps you effortlessly do it and then match around it. So now you can go ahead and grab this necklace. You're already in the mixed metal. You've layered it in with Viper. Then you can do your Zoe arm party to have a little mixed metal. Look, here she is again, right? We can do this. Now we have immediate mixed metal and we don't have to think about it and you don't have to worry about whether they go together because insider tip, all bracelets go together. If you like the way they look, that's okay too. Here's another little arm party. Oh, look at that pretty the Miracle and then the Mars that I have on and then Lovey. Oh, look how cute Lovey looks with this. Everybody needs a Lovey bracelet. I kind of forgot about Lovey.
I know, and it's such a great.
I haven't given her enough love.
That's a great look.
That's a great look.
Low price pieces
and
too.
then if I really think one of the best earrings to put with her would be these little turbos because you can grab them in gold or silver and it would look so great with them either way. Or if you have any of the impression studs, you can match it with it. So many different ways, but satin is one of the ones you want to add to your wish list, especially if you're someone who loves a mixed metal vibe.
Amazing.
Oh, amazing.
All right, now we're almost done with our toppers here.
Yes.
Now I want to show you some fun things with another designer inspired piece, the beauty necklace. Now these puffy hearts, now we have been showing you puffy hearts with things like the mini, with pieces, just lots of different pieces throughout these last few seasons. This one has that designer look. Again, I don't want to necessarily say the designer, but it rhymes with let's heighten your look by with a beauty necklace. But I want to show you some fun things that some of our team members found that looks even better than the chain it comes on. So first of all, this comes on like a snake chain that is a little bit similar, not as deluxe as the Viper version of it. But we have our fun, and it does have an extender, so we have our fun textured puffy heart. But step one would be, what happened to all the necklaces I had on here with this? Okay, there are. Now, and we could layer a piece in, like the hazy, for example. So we could do the hazy. It would lay nicer, though. Layer the hazy in the silver, or the first one I tried was the hematite because I thought it did a better job accenting the scroll work on the heart. So you could layer it in. You could also layer in, if you don't want to do the sparkly, we can layer in an actual Viper. You know what?
There it is again.
How many times? Get a Viper already.
Get a Viper and get a hazy.
Get a Viper already.
I'm heckling you from the back of the room. Get a Viper, get a hazy.
We're heckling for Viper. All right, so you could layer it in, but guess what you can do? You can just,
this is fun.
Yeah, I'm like in love with this. All right, so you can, this is very easy to slide off because this is, sturdy too. This is a nice big opening. So that means there's a lot of things you can do. First of all, it also means you could hang other things on this chain or just use this little chain as a layering piece, right? But it also means that we can hang this on other necklaces. So first I'm going to hang it on the hematite hazy. because it's an easy one to just move around. And in fact, if you have a mermaid necklace and you want it on a on gold and do like a mixed metal look, you can do that.
Good. And I think you can do it with Empress, the new necklace too. Is the similar?
Oh, right. Yes, that would make more sense.
Well, but most people might have a mermaid. They still might be waiting on Empress.
So how fantastic is that, right?
Extra sparkle.
It gives you the extra sparkle, and it really enhances.
Oh yeah.
The scroll work. But there's plenty of room to do both.
Ooh.
So I'm actually going to put both of these through. I found it easier to do the claw part than the other part. So I'm just going to drop this through. And then we will have a double layer.
Oh, that is exciting.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, look at that. I love that.
Oh, how fantastic is this?
That's amazing. Double the sparkle.
Double the sparkle.
Wow.
Wow is right. Thank you to our stylist community that figured this out.
Really?
But I am really loving how that looks. And then any silver, any hematite, or any... Yeah, no, that's it. Silver and hematite earrings will go beautifully with that.
Oh, yeah.
Did we end up showing them these cashmere earrings? Did you want to? I feel like it goes best with what you have. So why don't you?
I should have worn these today. Okay, this was also at the top of the list for a little bit just for me, but also for all my review crew. Look at these cashmere earrings. So I would say these are probably on the smaller hoop side, but look at the detail in them. Look at the sparkle. Look at the, I think it's quatrefoils in them. It'd be also good if I had my glasses on. So this is, look how beautiful these are. These are only available in silver, and these are the cashmere earrings. Look how good they would look with the look that I have on. These are a must-have. If you're a hoop girl, you can wear these every day. You can wear these from day to night because of the sparkle in them and the size of them. They're just a perfect hoop. So if you're not sure about these, you're sure now. Add cashmere to your wish list today. Because when you see them in person, you're going to realize they're even more gorgeous than the pictures that Parkland has put out for us. For sure.
I mean, it always is, right?
We say that a lot, but it really is true. And you all say the same thing when you open the boxes, because you know how many text messages I get? Oh my gosh, it's even prettier in person.
Always.
I know. That's why we sell it, because we know how beautiful it is.
I know. Years ago, it was so funny because years ago, we weren't even showing jewelry on Facebook Live. So they would send an email like, earn this piece and blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes people would be like, I don't even know if I like that piece, whatever. No one does that anymore.
No, not now. Not when you can see it on all these lives and realize how gorgeous everything is.
Speaking of earning jewelry, something I just want to make sure that you all know. So, we tell you guys all the time about how much jewelry we're able to earn, and that's why we're able to do fun raffles and extra events and stuff. Now, you may be thinking like, oh my gosh, all this new jewelry came out. All these girls had to go buy this jewelry. Just so that you know, we have a program called Rich Rewards, and every single month we are able to earn incremental packages of jewelry that we then redeem for the pieces of our choice. Plus, there are segments of it that they send the piece to us. So a lot of the jewelry that we have to show you, or that your stylist is about to show you in these upcoming days and weeks, are pieces that they were able to redeem in these Rich Rewards jewelry packages. Mm-hmm. So Park Lane also allows us to host parties in our own name, let's say. And then a lot of us will raffle off those pieces or use it as a way to get new pieces and raffle some of the pieces off. So if you're wondering if a business like this is going to cost you money or save you money, I promise it's going to save you money. If you are somebody who shops often with your stylist, or would shop more if you were getting paid on your own orders, mm-hmm. if you were getting paid on your friends' orders, if you were getting paid on your sisters and your mom's orders, and if you were earning those incremental jewelry packages along the way. So just in the last week, we have had 13 stylists join our team. Many of you joined our Empower event last Sunday. Well, I guess Yeah, no, it was last Sunday.
Right.
Last Sunday,
Wow.
a whole bunch of you came to the Empower event and listened about our business, and then we did all those fun raffles. Since that event, 13 people have joined our team.
Wow.
So if you're thinking like, is this the place to join? Is this the time to join? Should I give this a try? Join the lucky 13 other
Yes.
women that have joined this team and come on board with us and try it at the time of a new collection. Right now, we're all learning the new names of the jewelry. We're all using the new resources that we're just now making fresh. A new stylist training that's available, shortly to our new stylist fresh for the season. These are all the things that are available to you when you decide to join our team and be a part of this with us. We've had so much fun with you over this last week, even this last month, honestly. Right. We had the mega party. We had the jewelry jackpot. We had the Empower event. And now we have this party. And of course, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be something else. It's all the fun with your stylist in between these big team events. So if you'd like to be on this side of it with us, we would really welcome you to do that. And if you want to just hear a little bit more about that, come back to this page at the exact same time tomorrow. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I'll be back here sharing more about the business, answering some questions, showing you kit options, and like all of the things so that maybe you can make the leap. What about booking a party? Kerry, did you have a whole bunch of gals book a party with you now that this has started?
Because who doesn't want free jewelry when you book a party? That's the best thing. You make a wish list, right? This long. Who called it longer than your grocery list? And then you're not going to buy everything at once. But if you have a party and you've earned yourself at least $400 in free jewelry just for telling your family and friends to join us at Facebook or in person if you're local to us, and you're getting all that free jewelry, it's not a lot of work for a whole lot of reward. So do it while you can, because you want to get all these pieces for free. Why would you want to pay for them if you could get them for free? And Park Lane is so generous. You'd be amazed at the amount of jewelry you get for free.
It's so true. I mean, a handful of friends together, whether it's on a Facebook Live like this, if you're local to your stylist and they're either having an event that you can go to or they can come to your home. Maybe some of you are needing a fundraiser for your school, team, cause, or organization. There are so many different types of fundraisers that we can do for you. So if you have anyone in need, or any organization or school or team or anything in need, we would love to share programs about that with you. And remember too, that when you do have the party of any kinds, that's what we can then turn into the launch party that starts you in the business. And then you can keep the paycheck on that party. You get all of the hostess rewards, plus you get to pick that jewelry kit. So there's so many fun ways to get this jewelry besides shopping the sale. Shopping the sale is fun and amazing and saves you a ton of money. But hosting the party will save you more. Deciding to join will save you the most. And in fact, make you money. Yes. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. This has been so fun. I hope you enjoyed our top. I don't even know if that was 10.
Know. I'm not really good at math.
We kind of lost track. But
I'm really good at a sale. I'm not good at math.
That's the kind of math I'm good at.
That's my math I'm good at. Give me a coupon, I'm good. Ask me how many pieces I just showed. I have no idea.
I don't know. It was definitely at least 10 though.
Right.
So I hope you enjoyed our toppers pieces. And of course, between us, this team page, as well as your stylist, you'll continue to see amazing stylings. So we look forward to seeing you again soon, and happy shopping, booking, and perhaps joining. And I hope to see lots of you back here tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.